Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another week in this amazing adventure together, where we are having to really sink deep into what really matters to us in order to be and to speak and to take steps through, such an extraordinary time in history. And it is so important to be connected with who you truly are and your values as you take each step, because the world is testing us. The world is testing us, testing our mettle, testing if we are going to reach for that higher step of being that better person in all these different situations that we now find ourselves in. And so it's a time for tremendous growth. And I really feel that having good community connection is, it can make the complete difference of how we travel through a time like this. So I would like to really express such heartfelt appreciation for each and every one of you. I have been appreciating the conversations we've been having under YouTube videos and through email with each other, and in the live programs that I've been offering, and in the 15-minute Zoom calls that I've been having with people. I so appreciate who you are, and I appreciate that you are holding an important place, an important space within the energy of this community. And I feel that it is just so important to feel that support and that connection of our community. And yes, our community is in change just as so many things are in change. And our community is changing in response to what is needed by the members of our community as we walk forward through this rapidly changing time. So I'm doing everything that I can to hold a real sort of steady flagpole anchoring space here. And I am beaming out love and appreciation to you for the beautiful role that you are playing in this community and the energy that you are bringing. Even if you are quiet, you are bringing important energy to what we are doing in this community. So I thank you. So that's a little bit of I guess maybe warming up the space for this community update video. And I would like to now proceed to doing our Violet Flame invocation to bring a clearing, first for you and your energy, and then secondly, for the external world, so for the United States and for the world in general. And again, the violet flame is a sacred energy. You can choose to engage or not. It's totally up to you. It's a sacred energy that deals with our vibration. And if you just think about, emotions like frustration and hurt and anger, and hatred. These are low vibration emotions, and high vibration emotions are things like love and joy and gratitude. So the violet flame is a sacred energy that we can invoke that will disrupt those lower frequency energies and emotions, and thus allow space for us to be able to connect with the higher vibration energies and emotions. So that's why we are invoking the violet flame every week. And so this week, I would like to invite us to invoke the cosmic diamond violet flame. And so if you would like to join me, if you have the invocation there, if you've taken the Violet Flame course, if you have the invocation, please do join me. And otherwise, um, just the intention and the heartfelt presence is all that is required for joining in. And again, it's completely up to you if you join in. So, for you, your family, your community, the United States, and the world. I am the cosmic diamond violet flame. I am the flame of mercy. I am the flame of joy. I am the flame of oneness. I am Saint Germain. I am Archangel Gabriel. I am Archangel Zadkiel. I am the cosmic diamond violet flame. I am the flame of mercy. I am the flame of joy. I am the flame of oneness. I am Saint Germain. I am Archangel Gabriel. I am Archangel Zadkiel. I am the cosmic diamond violet flame. I am the flame of mercy. I am the flame of joy. I am the flame of oneness. I am Saint Germain. I am Archangel Gabriel. I am Archangel Zadkiel. And so it is. So you can gently allow that to percolate through your system, and may it bring you some lightness for today. So, I'll just share a few community updates. On November 11th and 12th, I am hosting a free two-part masterclass called Money Wounds Masterclass, Transform Money Energy. And we'll be exploring how our relationship with money reflects deeper patterns that we have within us around safety and boundaries and power. Patterns that can really directly impact how we are showing up as activists and leaders in these challenging times. So I feel this is really important work to be bringing forward and supporting in our community. And so the masterclass, it flows into my 30-day journey that's coming up called From Burdened to Brilliant, a mindful leadership for everyday leaders. It's a 30-day journey. And it's going to be beginning November the 17th. And I've really designed the program to support both healing and also coming into greater integrity within yourself, so that you can then create, this program guides you to create a 30-day leadership action plan. And it's going to be, I've created the template that guides you, but you're going to be creating a very personal leadership action plan. It could be around specifically how you relate with family over the holidays, or it could be you'll create a 30-day leadership action plan that is preparing you for entering into 2026 and being able to bring your passion and your energy in your unique way into service for what's happening around you in the world around you. So the 30-day leadership action plan is going to be completely tailored to you and what's feeling most important to you at this time. And I will be holding weekly Q&A calls every week for the 4 weeks of the program. And so, on the ground, right there with you, supporting you in really creating a beautiful transformation within yourself and getting prepared for being able to bring your leadership in your unique way into your world over the 30 days following the program. So just to say, it's not just another online course. It's really a transformational container where you will be able to develop calmer, values-aligned leadership through making sustainable decisions. And you'll also be looking at creating stronger boundaries while still really showing up for the people that you love and that you are leading. You will be able to translate inner healing work into really practical leadership impact. And the 30-day leadership action plan is something that will really empower you to change how you are navigating in the complexities of this world. So you can register for either or both of these programs, and I'll include the links in the description below. And as well. You can join either live or receive the replay. So please accept the gifts that I am offering and know that this is really coming from a place of my passionately wanting to support. So the videos that I'll be posting this week, there's going to be some extra videos. So I'll be posting a Trump video. Can we love Trump supporters and still tell the truth? I know that there's been some challenges in our discussions under these YouTube videos around this, and really, really strong feelings, really on both sides. Trump supporters and also those of us who see Trump as, a big problem for the health of our country. So I look forward to offering this video, and honestly, it was partly inspired by the discussion that we're having under one of my videos from last week, I think it was. And a Trump supporter has been dialoguing with myself and Christian. And I really feel like this is a conversation that's starting to become more fruitful. It's definitely something that has to be taken slowly, but I've really appreciated how this person has engaged. And I feel like we are having a meaningful conversation there. So please do tune in to my video. I'll be releasing it Thursday. Can we love Trump supporters and still tell the truth? I'm also going to be offering a Money Wounds mini series video, a little video series this week. Because I've really been touched by the things that people have been sharing around, their realizations and awakenings, that they have certain experiences around money that are leading back to things from childhood, and, really realizing that a lot of us are carrying money wounds. And I feel like I'm really just creating a space and creating some guidance, and really creating a loving space where this kind of healing can happen around money wounds and come into a much better place, a much more abundant place in living our lives and being able to share what beautiful things we have within us with the world. So look forward to a 3-part Money Wounds mini series that I'll be offering this week. So I will give a personal update in a moment, but first I would like to deeply thank the sponsors for the videos this week. So uh, uh, these people are participating and offering a gift to everyone in this community. So if you'll join me in thanking AM, BH, CB, CG, CF, EK, JC, JK, JM, TE, MW for her $200 donation through 2025. And a very special thank you to AF, who has sent me a third handmade card and a $20 bill. I really feel the connection and the love by your doing this. And I would just like to share the 2 poems that she included in this card. They are poems that are at a soul level and will touch the heart in a deep way and create that transformation that all of us are engaging each other for. So let me share with you the beautiful poems within this card. So the first one is by Rupi Kaur, and I hope that I am pronouncing the last name correctly. So it was when I stopped searching for a home within others and lifted the foundation of home within myself. I found there were no roots more intimate than those between a mind and a body that have decided to be whole. very sacred words. And this one so speaks to the work that I do in the world. Um, so this one is by Nikita Gill or Gill, Gill. For you who has never forgotten the magic, it wants you to know it remembers you too. I would love to bring those beautiful sentiments into our beginning our week together. And again, thank you so much, AF, for all of your love and the effort that you go to create these beautiful cards and to send them to me all the way from the States up into my little abode here on the East Coast in Canada. So, speaking of my abode, my updates. So again, I'm sharing these updates, first of all, because I think that anybody that's playing any kind of leadership role, that it's healthy for them to share how they are. And secondly, I think that there could be some things in my sharing that could uplift you or touch something in you that would maybe even inspire something really good for you. And I'm just noticing, I wanted to show you the special uh, scarf that I chose to wear this week. Really inspired by the money wound work and all the conversations that I've been having with people in the community. This is a silk scarf that I um, colored, dyed myself at a workshop that I did at an Anglican convent in northern Toronto. When I was in my church shopping phase of my Christian awakening, I was going frequently for 6 months to this convent. And so it was I loved spending time with the nuns and in that sacred environment. It was a very powerful experience for me. And the one of the workshops that they offered was making silk scarves. And one of the nuns told me afterwards when she saw how mine turned out, she said that it looked priestly and really touched my heart that that's what the scarf evoked for her. So now when I wear it, I think of it as my priestly scarf. So I know that others of you do retreat to places like convents nearby. I've spoken with people that said that they also will take, little retreats, little times out, going to these kinds of quieter and more sacredly held environments. And just to say, this is a particularly good time to do such things. This is a time when it is good to really listen at a deeper, more sensitive, more exquisite level. It can help a lot. It'll bring you more peace and it will help you to walk your path in a more aligned way. So, highly recommended. Getting into spaces that support you being able to be quiet and be able to listen at a deeper level, both to yourself and your own heart, and also to God, to Source, to the universe, being able to hear what's going on because there is a lot going on. So, if we keep ourselves busy and distracted all the time, then we're missing out on a very special time. So, I really do encourage you, even if it's carving out an hour out of your day to just have sacred quiet time where you put your phone in airplane mode and let your significant others know that you need 1 hour of not being disturbed, and just light a candle, drink some water, keep hydrated, and see how the spirit moves you. Maybe do a little journaling, or maybe you'll decide to go for a walk by yourself in nature. um, Basically, I do encourage you to really be soaking yourself in times of inner reflection and a deepening of your connection with yourself and with God. So, my home, my beautiful home, when I looked out my window this morning, like just the fall colors are incredible. And the word that came to mind is that it's glorious. Where I live is glorious. I am so happy with my home finding process that I went through that was directed, guided by doing soul art. It was a very magical process of finding this apartment, and it is just so amazing. So I am really enjoying this glorious space that I get to live in. And I also am hot and heavy in the whole process of my activism here. If my eyes look a little tired, it's because I have been working hard. I've been having to even work a little bit into my evenings, preparing my evidence package, which that's the next milestone. It's due this Thursday. So in 2 days, it's due. I have to print it and hand deliver it to the courthouse downtown in Halifax. And this evidence package, it's over 120 pages long. I have been guided by ChatGPT, but I'm, of course, the one who's having to assemble the whole package, putting in all of my documentation for all these different things. But I'm so appreciating how ChatGPT has created this structure of the 3 pillars that's really organized, what I will say in my appeal. And I also really love the structure of the evidence package because it clearly communicates the things like the 3 pillars and the infamous Exhibit Z, which is the non-smoking enforcement plan. So, which, likely doesn't exist. And so ChatGPT has provided a draft non-smoking enforcement policy. So right now, that draft is holding the place in Exhibit Z in my evidence package, that draft non-smoking policy, enforcement policy. So deep gratitude to the makers of ChatGPT for creating something that's been such a help because, I am the David up against the Goliath of the largest apartment landlord company in all of Canada who has their whole legal department. I feel like, A, I have the truth on my side, and B, I now have ChatGPT supporting my being able to illuminate and to speak to that truth. It feels great because believe me, my original experience in the tenancy board hearing, where I was just like this little doe, little, young female deer who got completely bulldozed by their legal person, um, who, was able to speak in such a way, say a lot of things with no evidence, things that really seem to be very inconsistent with um, the evidence that's available, i.e., in my language, I would say she was lying, but ChatGPT says, don't use language like that. Just say that what she said was inconsistent with, the evidence. So I'm trying to, learn my language lessons from chat in order to be able to communicate effectively and to, to be able to um, be recognized as speaking the truth and not being kind of like these manipulative tactics that the large companies with their legal teams use. I want to be able to stand steady and strong, no matter what kinds of manipulative tactics um, this legal person chooses to use. I would like to be able to stand steady and firm and be able to communicate clearly. And I'm really hoping to be heard because the problems with the management, at least with this apartment complex, has been profound, profound. And so I am standing up to that. And so the two, things that I'm already celebrating that are results, direct results of what I'm doing is, first of all, on October the 2nd, they sent out an electronic notice to all four buildings in the Ocean Brook complex saying that we're moving to becoming a non-smoking community. And it was a well-structured, well-communicated, lengthy announcement. And so that's huge. And then at the end of the month, a week ago, they put up paper signage next to all of the elevator doors. I'm in a 4-story building, and so has an elevator. And so each floor there's a little signage glass case, and in that signage glass case is a non-smoking symbol. So it's the smoking cigarette with the circle around it and the bar through it, and saying, smoking is not allowed in this building. So, I know that it's not exactly true. Like, people didn't smoke in the hallways anyway. It's just the people that were grandfathered in were smoking a lot in their apartments and out on their balconies. And there's a lot of smokers here. They're still legally able to smoke in their apartments until they receive the 4-month notice before the end of their lease. So it's not like this is going to be fixed overnight. But in any case, honestly, even though the sign is a little inaccurate, it really lifts my spirit to come into a building and to see a non-smoking sign that is just right in your face. So I am feeling happy, like things are moving in the right direction. I'm having an impact on a large community, including a lot of children, really beautiful children. It's a very multicultural community. There's a lot of people from other countries. And so I'm seeing all these, smiling faces of children from, various different countries. And I mean, every connection, every touch point I've had with a child in this building has been really magical. Like, these children are lovely. I love running into them. I love having conversations. On Easter, I had a young girl coming at me to hug me. um, it was just it really is pleasant. And just to say, she came at me to hug me at the end of our conversation because I had stopped to speak with her and her sister and their two cousins. And when we were closing the conversation, the little girl came over to hug me. So, it feels good to be having this kind of impact. And Lord knows, I have really been through hell in my journey of getting to this point. Um, Honestly, the kinds of physical stress symptoms that I was experiencing in May, June, July, and August were just out of this world, out of this world. So, and then to finish that off, I had the hearing where I flat out completely lost, completely lost. It the adjudicator found in favor of the landlord 100%. So this has been quite the journey, and it has taken a lot of inner strength to be able to, pull myself up off the ground after that experience with the hearing, and to to continue taking this hero's journey. It was a hero's journey from the beginning, but I mean, I kind of like experienced a certain death in the middle of August with that hearing. But I had to really pull myself up and to, connect with further resources and say, I'm going to appeal this. Um, it really has tested my mettle, tested the inner core of my being, and has been a real opportunity for me to be able to open up and to do further healing and to let go of things that no longer serve me and to become a fuller human being, which really that's what this time in our world history is all about. It really is about doing really deep healing And not only our own, but also for, our parents and our grandparents and our ancestral lines. This is a time to be doing that really deep healing and being able to let a lot go so that our inner being, our inner light, the joy within us, the golden being within us can become freed and can be part of this new golden age that is on the horizon. So the new golden age doesn't just happen because of the Wizard of Oz, snaps his fingers. The new golden age, it comes by our really working through and letting go of all the darkness and the density that we have been carrying and our ancestors have been carrying, for thousands of years. This process of creating a new golden age, it really does have to start with each of us. And it really does have to start with doing that healing within us. We can't just fix everything around us. It doesn't work that way. We really need to start by fixing what's within us, healing that, and then from that, then we're able to make decisions and to say things and to do things in the world that create greater healing in the world around us. So um, it seems that I got up on a little bit of a soapbox as I was sharing uh, my personal update today. But I hope that you receive this update in a way that's helpful to you. And, maybe on that note, just to say, I really appreciate it when you leave comments below my videos. Um, I really deeply value having a back and forth with the community because, we're exchanging energy. I mean, we're exchanging energy anyway, but I would just like to say I really am fed by hearing from you and knowing how you are and hearing your response to what I've shared. I get fed by our having interaction. So I pray for your interaction. I ask for your interaction. And I am sending much love to you, and I hope you enjoy the videos this week.